Check the place out, huh?
Yeah.
All right, speaking of checking out. So, what do we got? That's a belly. That round thing. Ooh, wow, earthquake. So this is where the cord goes into the belly, right here. You see that little thing kind of protruding in and popping out with all this blood flowing in and stuff. That's the umbilical cord. And let's see, we got some leg bones. And then way down here, we'll focus kind of in this area here. This is butt, leg, and leg. Okay. We follow the legs down just to give you an idea where, whoa, kicking. Feet are flying around all over the place. There's one foot here. It's kind of stuck in this corner. Doesn't come out as well as far as detail, but if this little guy would put it out here in the fluid, you know, there's all this blackish fluid. Anything that's surrounded by fluid shows up really well.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Yeah, those are feet just kind of flying in and out of the picture. Oh, let me see. I can instant replay it, but you know, it wasn't sitting really beautifully. But you can kind of see, this is a big toe, and then there's little toes here. They're not very well defined because they just kind of flew real quick in and out, and I just sort of grabbed this frame. But we can see if this little guy will hold his little leg and foot still. Not likely, huh?
Probably not.
No.
No, you aren't.
Nope. Sometimes we can catch them in 3D or 4D.
Whoa, how'd you change to that?
Well, that's one of those things our machine will do.
Dang, that's cool.
Whoa.
Oh, can't hold it. Foot's gone from that picture now. Let's see. Let's go into some other parts that are more interesting to you guys anyways. Let's see if I can show the guy's equipment package. Moving around so much that, and not really opening the legs. There's some cord floating around between the legs, but I'm waiting for that all-important picture. If I don't see it soon, I'm going to have to call it a girl. I saw what looked like testicles earlier. I never really saw a penis, per se, so we'll see. Maybe it's going to be a girl after all, even though Dr. saw what she thought must have been penis, right? Because she told you boy.
Yeah. You got a picture of it.
Oh, well, that's important. Gotta have proof. Now let's wait a minute or two. Let's see where the kid's head is. Way over yonder is the kid's head. Got a little arm above the head. This is an arm with some fingers, and the head is here. I'll crank it over a little bit.
And then you can see like the...
Yeah, there's nose and mouth area here, chin is down there, heart's ticking away down here. So you can see how close the head is, and the chin especially, to the chest. So it's like this. It's kind of crowned up like that. Which is not exactly the best position for any kind of imaging. I'll show you kind of what it looks like in 3D, 4D actually. So we got top of the head here, we've got eyes, nose, there's that arm that's in front. You can see how close the cheek, this little cheek is close to the chest right here. So it's kind of like, you know, smashed off to one side and everything else. We can adjust a little bit for that and kind of cut through some different layers to remove things, but if the thing we want to remove is too close to the face, then I end up slicing a little bit of the features off, and it's moving already. Let's see. Come on, little dude, move away a little bit. Step away from the uterus. That's a little better.
Now is that like a freeze?
Yeah, I froze it, and I'm just going to do a little manipulating to kind of adjust some of the... There we go. Modified profile. There he is, or she. Likes that sort of crunched up position, you know?
Yeah.
Moving, and constantly moving. I'm not doing anything, I'm just holding still, so that's the baby moving around in there.
Are their eyes all closed at this point?
You know, I don't know, to be honest with you. Later on, about 30-some weeks, if you have enough fluid around the baby and we get good images, we can see the baby open and close its eyes. We see that a lot. And at that point in time, we can see things like hair and stuff like that. Yeah, let me go back a little bit and get a different position. Stretching that neck way out there now. wiggling everything, just catching only a little bit of what he's doing right now because he's in kind of an awkward position, real close to your uterus, like right like this. So
It looks like E.T.
well, at 20 weeks, they are still pretty bony. Not a lot of skin on them, you know. They just kind of.
They don't really start getting their fat till 35 weeks.
There you go, somewhere around there. We like to do any kind of videos, DVDs, stuff like that in the 20, 25, 28 week time frame. You know, people ask me all the time, you know, since we do videos and DVDs, when's the best time to do it? And if you only had to pick once, then probably about 28 weeks would be the best time to do it.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
Aww.
Waving to us.
Maybe he's tired too.
Could be, you know, jet lag for the baby too. Let's see. Back to the parts of interest. Oh, guys, I'm leaning towards girl here now.
Really?
Since I never saw a penis in my scan, and I'm still not. You know, could be cold in there. I'm looking for anything sticking out right in here.
I don't see
And you
anything.
can see this little line right here?
Yeah.
That little line is typically what we see in females, and that is where the labia come together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could be, you know, the separating line in the scrotum too, between the two sides. But there's really nothing as far as, you know, a little bulging area there that would be, in my opinion, you know, what scrotum would look like at this stage. It would be popping out like right about here. Okay, but instead I have basically just this little line. My report's going to say possibly girl, possibly female. I have male, female, possibly female. Those are my choices. I'm going to put possibly female because I don't see anything at this point in time that looks like a boy. And I don't know if you guys see a penis sticking out there somewhere, just holler and we'll evaluate it.
Can you do that zoom in deal where you did?
I'm about as zoomed as I can, but the 3D 4D won't help us in this particular scenario. Later on, we could see that sort of stuff, okay, but as far as evaluation, looking for things, 2D is the way to go. This is pretty well magnified. I can, you know, go in tighter if I want to, but it won't. It really won't give us any more information. I'd see the same thing, only a little clearer. Yeah, that little line is pretty obviously there. So, might be looking at girl. So, let's see. She's got a lot of swimming room in here to move around in. So that's good. That's an arm, a shoulder. You can see this shoulder, yeah. You can see the spine and the heart beating away there. These little dots are ribs. We can kind of elongate them a little bit more for you. Show you those ribs right there. You already saw the spine back here. Yeah, I'd love to have that head just kind of crunched down there like that. Yeah, you can see how chin pressed up against the chest, and eyes, nose, and a little hand out here on the side. Doesn't look comfortable to me, but hey, that's the way the baby wants to lie. There's a little hand there. Part of it's sticking out there, little fingers here. No one yet, huh, Jess? Yes, we do have. Oh, we have. Oh, I thought that was her chart right there. No? Oh, goodness, I didn't see that. Okay, guys, we better wrap this up. Let's not get too far behind. All right.